Mark Wahlberg has lived a very interesting life. He is sort of a rags to riches story, growing up in Boston as the youngest of 9 siblings in a working class family. He stole cars, sold and did drugs, and even allegedly committed a few hate crimes. But he seemed to turn things around at a relatively young age, getting into the entertainment industry where he modeled, made music, and now is loved and respected as an A-list movie star and businessman around the world. But I'm not going to dive any further into Mark's life. If you want to know more about it, I'm sure there's YouTube videos by others who are much more vested into it. To be honest, besides enjoying a few of his movies, I don't really care about Mark Wahlberg. He's just another Hollywood A-lister to me. But what I do care about are celebrities promoting shit products. And I was on Instagram the other day when one of Mark's posts popped up on my Discover page where he was promoting Municipal, his clothing brand, which is an entire brand of shitty products. One promotional post slid my way, I can deal with. Mark Wahlberg's a hustler, and a hustler's gotta hustle. But the t-shirt was extremely mid. It was just a regular shirt with the word Municipal across the front in a basic block letter font. So I threw on my designer's suck hat in honor of whoever designed that godforsaken t-shirt and decided I would investigate a bit further. I went on his profile, which has 29.7 million followers, keep in mind, and I was in shock by the horror show that is this man's social media content. 90% of it is promotional, and that's not just a random figure. 27 out of his last 30 posts are promoting Municipal, his burger joint Wahlburgers, or his new movie Arthur the King. Now, he is a celebrity, and this is what celebrities do. I can get down with the burger joint, I respect the movie promotion, but I cannot accept his garbage clothing line. Let's take a look at it. So the website is definitely built very well, which I expected from Mark Wahlberg, who's worth hundreds of millions of dollars. But before we go over the clothes, I want to go over their mission statement because I find it hilarious. Co-founded by Mark Wahlberg, Municipal was created in 2019 to inspire people to bet on themselves and make big things happen. We're driven by our core values: character, hustle, positivity, self-belief, and creativity, and believe no dream is out of reach if you're willing to put in the work. Now, these are just buzzwords used by money-hungry marketers. I wouldn't be surprised, though, if Mark Wahlberg has them painted on the side of his home gym just because he seems like the type. But seriously, where's the creativity in any of these products? Let's go to their best sellers. So they have this regular hoodie, looks pretty thick. It's $88, and it says the word Municipal down the sleeve in that basic text. It does have these extra pockets on the side, so I guess you're paying $88 for a second set of pockets. You might think I'm being harsh, but take a look at some of these products. And now take a look at a print-on-demand website. This is a website where you can order blank clothing and put your logo on it. And I've ordered off these websites before. It's high quality. They have hoodies, t-shirts, long sleeves, tank tops. They even have shoes. I'm sure Mark Wahlberg's slides and shoes are a little bit higher quality than something you'd get on that website. But I doubt the hoodies, shorts, and sweatpants are. I literally think I could create all the products on this website besides the slides and shoes in an afternoon and get them on that print-on-demand site for less than half the cost. Now, I will say that they have talked about how their clothing line believes in sustainability, so they source their materials locally and they make clothing that will last a long time to reduce waste. Now, I definitely support the sourcing locally because you're providing jobs in America and supporting your community. But at these price points, you'd think everything was made from 100% recycled material, which it definitely is not. I'm not going to spend too much time diving into the clothing because I think it's very apparent just from me scrolling down this screen that all the products are just money grabs. It's basic clothing with the word Municipal on it. And speaking of the name Municipal, I looked everywhere and for the life of me, I can't find an article or a video of Mark or any of the other founders explaining why they chose the name Municipal. It's a horrible name if you ask me, because Municipal means relating to a city or town or its governing body. And I believe maybe the point of that is that this is a community-driven brand but it's not. It's clothing sold by A-listers that you couldn't be more disconnected from. The only evidence I can find for why they started the brand is this YouTube video, which is just cringy as hell. But it says, we started Municipal with the belief that no matter who you are or where you're from, you can achieve anything through hard work and hustle, baby. Which, of course, Mark Wahlberg is talking about hard work and hustle.
As you get older, things get a little more complicated.
So I actually did find another reason they started the brand. Harry Arnett, a co-founder of the brand, said that he noticed a trend in athleisure that many brands were doing the same thing by leveraging toned down colors, great fabrics, and stretchy materials. But where was the color, the personality, the influence of street style? And that's what they're doing. Toned down colors and good materials. There's no style here. There's nothing different. This is a carbon copy of all other athleisure brands. And the only pop of color I see is this pink hoodie, which I'm sure Lululemon, I can almost guarantee Lululemon and other athleisure brands release bright pink hoodies too. So they're not doing anything special here. I guess he was just trying to blow smoke up the ass of the interviewer. This brand is 100% a money grab. There's nothing special or different about it. And if you're buying it because you're a fan of Mark Wahlberg, I guess that's good and well. But I could never spend $68 on a Municipal hoodie. I mean, I could, but I wouldn't. And I find these slides so hilarious. They look like slides a dad would wear for sure, which is cool. Dads need slides too, but they're literally the same price as Yeezy slides. And Yeezy slides are actually great. They're super comfortable. I don't care how you feel about Kanye, but these are just, they're horrible looking. And they just say Municipal on them and M Float. I don't know who M Float is, but yeah, corny as hell, Mark. Anyways, I understand why they created the clothing brand. In my opinion, the easiest businesses to start are clothing, food, and beverage, because these are the type of products that customers have to think the least about purchasing. So Mark has been smart starting companies in all three fields. He has a shitty tequila company. He has Wahlburgers, which actually, to give him credit, is a fire name. I've never tasted it, so I don't know how good it is. But that's pretty cool. Family business. I'll give him that one. And then this clothing line, which absolutely sucks. I hate it. I think a big problem with celebrities nowadays is many of them want to capitalize on their name in as many ways as possible. Mark has made plenty of money acting in movies and now in the entertainment industry as a producer, but that's not enough for him. Take a look at his daily schedule. Apparently he wakes up at 2:30 a.m. Like, why is that necessary? Chill out, bro. But it's because he's a hard worker and a hustler, like we saw in the video earlier. He has to dip his fingers into all these other businesses because he identifies more as a businessman now than a creative, and I personally find that very cringy. Now, I'm sure his fans have no problem with him running and promoting Municipal, and I'm sure a lot of them actually love it, but in my eyes, he's a sellout. I think it's a lot more respectable for actors to stay in their own lane as creatives. Like, make movies, Mark. There are actual talents that should be creating and designing clothes. We don't need Mark Wahlberg for that. Anyways, thanks for listening to me trash Municipal if you made it to the end. My name's Connor, and I'll be making a lot more videos on things I find interesting in the content creation and social media world. So subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. Drop a like if you have a brain. Drop a dislike if you're a loser. And stay safe on the internet out there. Much love. Peace.